Alright, greetings all. So, I'll note that basically when I'm recording this video, it's basically late November. And for the most part, it's basically right after I uploaded videos for Prey here. And essentially, as you can see here, the last video for Prey's been uploaded at this point. And currently we're going to the basically explore and showcase videos that I generally do between series and stuff like that. Now, I want to note that basically right now though, there's actually going to be a new series popping up that I haven't mentioned yet because, well, it basically was corresponding to me getting together with Cornish Knight to do recordings. And there they are. So, I want to note that basically for the later part of November here, I'm going to be jumping into Streets of Rogue. And as you probably already know, Streets of Rogue is basically a brawler beat 'em up roguelike where you basically take a little character and run around, just bopping heads, taking names, taking the hat from the mayor, etc., etc. And basically right now, I'm basically on vacation when I'm basically doing this video, and I have time basically to basically work with Cornish to try to get some of these videos basically uploaded and done and stuff like that. So basically there's gonna be a whole lot of Streets of Rogue videos basically coming our way with a little cooperative action. I'll note that right now we've basically gone through it with a mobster run, and basically today at the time of recording this video, as you can see here, it's processing right now. I actually did a slave master slash shopkeeper run with Cornish Knight, and hopefully next week there might be one more run we can basically do, maybe two, just to really show off what this game basically has in cooperative gameplay. And basically after that we'll start to jump into the other stuff I basically was staying and had planned for the last video, which is worth noting because, well, I have quite a bit stocking up at this point. I'll note that basically just been sitting here for quite a while now, basically the complete playlist for the Let's Learn for Birth of the Empires, and I basically went through the referring Star Network to try to do a sort of tutorial type of thing for the game, and at some point I basically want to put this up for you guys basically to watch. And of course I also have a whole lot of police stories for you guys basically to see as well. And I'm actually thinking that right after Streets of Rogue I'll put this stuff up because I do have a little bit of cooperative action Pajama Lammet, so there is a little bit of reason to put this up sooner than later. I'm not really on a much of a time span of Pajama Lammet since he doesn't actually do videos himself, but he probably still wants to see it, the videos basically up at some point. So yeah, this will probably be coming sooner than later, basically right after Streets of Rogue. And I also have basically a complete playlist here for the Blind Prophet, which is basically it was basically a video a game a showcase basically back in 2020 I think it was, where basically you play as essentially a prophet who's basically a apostle of god, and you go around basically dealing with demons and sort of a point and click adventure type of game, so to speak, with comic book aesthetics basically thrown in and stuff like that. And yeah, basically I have quite a bit for you guys basically to watch, coming down the pipe, so to speak. And right now I'm actually into another game called Partially Free, which is basically will be in we do after all this other stuff is basically done. So I'm basically telling you this all right now because I do have those cooperative games with Cornish Knight, and then I have all the stuff basically come after. And main reason I'm basically telling you guys all now is because this is of course just before the rush for the postal office, and of course once that basically happens, I'm not really gonna be doing much recording basically for December. And then even if I am doing recording, it'll just be for Partially Free, which is stuff push down the road. Anyhow, it'll basically be 2022 when I basically get back to what I'll be doing next. But of course after that I'll probably start focusing maybe I'll jump into the Jupiter Hell here, for example. If I basically have time to play with Cornish Knight, we'll bump to say Door Kickers Action Squad or other stuff. But yeah, that's basically what this video is all about, just a quick little update about what we're doing. Hope you guys basically enjoyed the videos, and take care.